Good morning. Let's start our lesson today, which is compare ratios. We explained before what mean ratio and how we can get equivalent ratios. Today we will take, if you have two ratios, how can you compare them? How can you decide which one is greater, which one is smaller? Okay, to compare the ratios, it will be exactly the same like comparing the fraction. If you remember how we're comparing the fraction, you will do the same exactly today. So for example, if I have here two ratios, 4 to 3, and I want to compare it with 3 to 6. How can I compare? The first step, you should write them in the fraction form. The first number up, the second down. Also the same here. The first number up, the second down. Then, now you have 4 to 3, 3 to 6. To compare them, I will make the cross multiplication, or we call it cross products. So I will make this X. Then, put my arrows here. Why I'm putting these arrows? To tell you that I will multiply from down to up. Then I will put my answer here up beside it. It means 6 times 4, 24. 3 times 3 will give me 9. Then easily you can compare the two products. It means I will compare 24 with the 9. Which one is greater, 24 or 9? 24. It means this ratio is greater. So I can put my sign. Let's see the same way again. Now we have 2 to 5 compared to 4 to 15, and as we know from before that the ratio I can write it in the fraction form. So on this one it's ready to be compared. How? By making a cross multiplication. 15 multiply it by 2 will give me 30. 5 multiplied by 4 will give me 20. Then compare 30 to 20, which one is greater? 30 is greater, so this ratio will be greater. I think it's easy. Now I want to give you another example. Here I have 5 to 13, and I want to compare it with another ratio, which is 7 to 13. The first step we said what? Write it as a fraction. So 5 to 13, here's 7 to 13. Then what? Here, do I need to make cross multiplication? No, on this case, no need. What about this case? What is the difference here? The difference that the number which is down, they are the same. So I can easily compare the number which is up and put my sign. Again, if the number which is down is the same, so you will compare the number which is up, then put the sign. 7 is greater than 5, so the whole ratio here is greater than this ratio. As I told you from before, it will be the same like how we're comparing the fractions. Let's see another one. Here I have also two ratios, 3 to 2, and I want to compare it with 3 to 5. The first step, I will write it in the fraction form, 3 to 2, and the other one, 3 to 5. Then what? I will make a cross multiplication. Also no need. Why? Because the number which is up, the same. So what we should do, I can compare the number which is down. Once the number is bigger, it means my ratio is smaller. The opposite. So let me repeat this one again. If you have the number up, both of them are the same. In both cases I have 3. So I will compare the number which is down. 5 is greater, so this ratio will be smaller. Not like the other case. Here, while I'm comparing the number which is up, the greater one will give greater ratio. But if I'm comparing the number which is down, the greater number will give smaller ratio. Or if you will get confused, you can use the cross multiplication and compare. Here 5 times 3, 15. Here 2 times 3 will give you 6. 15 is greater, so here is my sign.